Well, we're here at AHERO Farms in Shorter, Alabama, and I'm here with Mr. Lee Stuckey, recently retired Major of the United States Marine Corps, and he is the founder and CEO of AHERO. And Mr. Lee, it is just so good to see you again, and I have so enjoyed just getting to know you and hearing your heart behind AHERO. And hey, we met through a friend and heard about this place and heard about the vision and just hearing his passion for helping people through this program. And so can you just take a few moments and just kind of share the vision and the mission of AHERO and even what the use of this facility here behind us, the renovation of it will be?
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate y'all coming out here and spending time with us. And it means a lot to me that I know that our community is coming to support the veterans and first responders from that community. So AHERO started over 12 years ago. I went through 3 combat deployments. I struggled a lot with things that I had to do in combat and things that I saw. And after about 2 years of not sleeping and going through combat trauma, I made a decision in 2009 to take my life. And I went to shoot myself. I put my Glock in my mouth and I went to pull the trigger one night after abusing a lot of alcohol that evening and trying to chase away all my issues. And my mom called my cell phone as I was pulling the trigger. And so God put it on her heart that she needed to check on me, and she called me as I was pulling the trigger, and the phone said Mom, and I dropped the pistol and I answered the phone call and was crying, obviously, and pretty emotional. And she came out, spent time with me and made sure I was safe. And then after that I started getting treatment for PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and started trying to put things together. And through going through that process, I realized that if you go through combat trauma, or really even if you're a civilian and you go through a lot of trauma in your life, and if you don't have any issues, you might be a sociopath. So the fact that I was going through issues after seeing the things I saw in war for about 2.5 years meant I was a normal person that had to see abnormal things and deal with abnormal things myself. And so once I realized that, I wanted to open up my farm to allow veterans and first responders to come out and spend time out here, because this is what truly heals me. So since then, we brought in over 9,000 veterans and first responders to this farm.
That's amazing.
Over 11,000 across the organization, and they've been able to come out here and heal.
Wow.
Sadly, one of those veterans that came out here was Josh Burnett, and Josh was a Green Beret, had a lot of combat deployments, missing numerous limbs, and this cabin was actually one of the last places he slept on Earth. This was my Green Beret cabin at AHERO Farms, and I have a couple buddies that were all deployed together. They were all injured together, and Josh spent that last weekend here with his friends, catching back up. And I could see that he was on the phone with somebody throughout the weekend, and I really didn't know what the conversation was, but I could see his demeanor changed. And he ended up leaving that weekend, and he took his life that next week back in Crestview. So took his life. He survived combat. Survived being an amputee and going through a lot of rehab, but he lost the battle in the end.
Wow.
And this was his favorite area. This was their favorite area. This was the place that they could come and have solitude and escape and catch back up. And I wanted to rebuild this cabin in his honor. So ironically, after that incident happened, the next week, the pipes in this cabin burst and flooded this entire cabin and destroyed it.
Wow.
And so they were the last people to sleep in this cabin.
Okay.
It was Josh and his team of Green Berets.
Wow.
And so since then, I think that's a God thing. He wanted to destroy it and start over. And I want to honor Josh with this rebuild, and I appreciate you honoring him with me.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, love your passion for God's creation outdoors, but also taking that compassion that God gives all of us and turning that around and investing that in the heart and the lives of others, men and women, veterans, first responders. And what a beautiful place this is to come and to receive that healing, to receive that peace, and to have like-minded people that can love on and encourage. So we're thankful to partner with you guys in this renovation, and knowing that it's not just boards, it's not just paint, it's not just screws or nails. No, these are going to be lives it's going to impact. And so we thank you for your vision, and we thank you for what you're doing. And Lomax, I just want to encourage you. We're setting a date here soon, and we would love for you to be a part of what's happening here. And so as we give you more information, we love for you to come. Let us know if you want to be a part of this. And there's something for everybody to do. But thank you so much for allowing us to come and be a part. We're looking forward to what's in store in the future. So thank you so much.
I really appreciate it. And it's very humbling to come out here and understand that over 9,000 veterans have enjoyed this.
That's amazing.
And spent time out here. And you're talking about Medal of Honor recipients, you're talking about Navy Cross recipients, and Americans that have actually given their life in combat, that were saved and God allowed them to come back, and they've enjoyed outdoor recreational therapy right here.
Yeah.
This is hallowed ground. Every green field is named after a veteran.
Love it.
And I'm humbled to be the caretaker of this place so they can all escape and come here and heal.
Yeah.
So thank you for being a part of this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, hey, if you're interested in this, man, what a greater to do than to honor those who have served in our country and given of themselves, even the ultimate sacrifice. And man, there's going to be so many who's going to be recipients of this. So thank you, Lomax, for getting behind this. Thank you for your passion for loving on others and just being the hands and feet of Jesus Christ to our community and the world around us. Thank you, Mr. Lee, again, for your passion, and can't wait for us to partner and just pull this thing off.
Awesome. God bless you.